Welcome back to devlog number 16 of the Doom series. I apologize for not uploading last week, but I was kind of away somewhere, so I didn't really have the time to make the video. But now I am back, and we can get started with our imp. So if you watched the previous episode, you know that we created this imp, and we also put him in the game, and we created a bunch of animations for him, and it was working pretty well, I guess. But this time we need to actually start giving him the ability to attack us, because even though he has the attack animations which looks totally professional, he doesn't really do much. He doesn't really shoot anything. So now we are going to add that to him. Now the imps in the original Doom threw these fireballs at you, and I'm going to do something similar. And now you must be thinking that of course I'm going to create a beautiful particle system with a bunch of effects that looks totally cool and realistic and all of that. But I'm actually not, because of course this is my game. I can decide what the art needs to look like. So what we are basically going to do is that we are going to create a circle and then make it yellow and then call that a fireball. I guess that that makes sense, because that's what fireballs look like. I mean, because come on, if we used like a real fireball with a particle system, that would look too oldish, and this game is taking place in 2045, so yeah, let's be modern. Now I quickly got that implemented, and this is what the result looks like. So as you can see that if I hit the play button and the game starts, and if I go under in the inside of the vision cone, then you can see the imp wakes up and he starts shooting fireballs at us. Now then you might be saying, is that really a fireball? Well, that's not a fireball, of course. That's an electric ball. Oh hi. Well, that's an electric ball, and I think it looks pretty good, except the fact that they are not really moving. I think they should be moving. I don't know. Maybe I should leave it like this. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but anyways, we need to make the balls move towards the player and then of course deal damage. So I wrote this code which basically spawns the fireball at the specified position, and then as you can see we are making it look at the player's direction using some extremely advanced vector mathematics. So which means that the fireball will always be rotated towards the player, so we can just move it forward and that should move it towards the player, right? Well, of course it does, and after adding this line of code, this is what the result looks like. So as you can see, as soon as the game starts up, then we can see that our good old imp is standing there, and he's looking pretty good actually. But if I go in front of him, then he kind of starts chasing us, and as you can see, he's throwing fireballs at us, and they're kind of not really coming directly at the camera center. I mean, if you notice, they are a little bit towards the right, but I'm really not sure why that is, and it's fine. We can fix it later if you want, but I guess it works for now, and I'm going to just leave it like this. Also, one more thing is that these are kind of too slow, and also they are moving through walls right now, and they can't really damage you. So I guess it's not done at all. But yeah, it will be, I hope. And we have got the basics of moving the projectiles done, and that was the most difficult part. Now the first thing that I would like to fix actually was that the actual fireball wasn't exactly moving towards the player's camera for some reason, and I really couldn't figure that out why. And after spending like 4 or 5 hours on that, I got it figured out, and it was quite simple actually. As you can see in this code, we are basically using the imp's position, the imp's central position, to determine the direction where the fireball should be traveling, while in reality we should use the position of the point where the fireball is going to be spawned. So after fixing that, this is what the new code looks like with the damage and everything implemented. So as you can see, if I start the game, that's our imp standing right there, and if I go in front of him, he goes into the attack mode and he starts chasing us and then shooting fireballs at us. And as you can see, they are coming directly at the camera, and yeah, as you can see, and they're also dealing damage, which is pretty good. And currently I haven't made them the speed of the projectiles and their damage in accordance with the original Doom ones, but yeah, that's pretty easy to do, and I think that the rest of it is working perfect. So yeah, I guess that the imp works now, right? Wrong. In case you don't really know and you haven't really played Doom, you probably should have an idea that imp has a melee attack as well, and we haven't implemented that. And for that, we need to make a little bit of changes to our enemy state machine. This currently doesn't even have a melee state. So after adding that, I think that it should and that our aim should be complete. Now I easily got all of that implemented and it was working like a charm, but the problem was that my code was way too long, like 150 plus lines for the enemy AI, which is not really good. So I decided to refactor the code, and when doing that, you can guess it, I messed everything up. And the melee state is not functioning now, so I'm going to just show you what it looks like right now, but I can't really, yeah, it's not perfectly functioning. So yeah, I will fix it in the next video and then I will show you the complete result. But for now, here's what the ink looks like. So if I just go in front of him, he starts chasing me and throwing fireballs normally. But if I go in melee range, then everything breaks kind of. So you can see if I do go in melee range, even for a split second, you can see that he starts throwing multiple fireballs at once. And I think I already know the cause of the bug, but yeah, I'm not going to fix it right now. I will do that in the next video. But as you can see, he's trying to throw multiple fireballs at once. Sometimes they collide with each other and don't really manage to go out. But most of the time you can see that there are not this not like a single fireball here. So yeah, that's not too good, and I'm kind of sad that everything broke. But in the next video I will have it fixed hopefully. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and I will see you in the next video. But before I actually end this video, there's a small thing that I would like to tell you, and that is that I have started another YouTube channel. I don't know if you have discovered it already, but it's basically called the Hello World Guide, and it's a channel to help you learn Unity. So if you want to learn Unity and have no idea where to start, just head over to the channel. It has got some great tutorials and you will enjoy it. I will leave a link to the channel in the description, and remember to like, share and subscribe. So I will see you in the next video, and bye.